get in the way or it was raining.
Or he's sleeping away.
Of course, it was supposed to rain today. Thankfully it didn't. But alright, just reach down here in this little thing that I'm using for my possibles bag.
It's a purse. Get it right.
Okay.
He's got a feminine side, people. Look.
Cat.
Shut up.
Oh, I was asking.
You just forgot the pink dress.
Huh?
You forgot the pink dress.
But you don't want to have a pink dress for me to borrow.
I sure don't.
Alright, I was talking to Lever Guns 50 a while back, and I think I confused the guy about my question. I got a little freaked out about these round balls, because without a patch, they'll drop right down the barrel. By the way, this thing's not loaded.
Neither's his brain.
And see, they just fall right back out. Anyway, I was just experimenting around with it that evening and had set one up there, and then I let go of it and it went down. I was like, and then I was like, well, if it fell in, it must fall out. And I had actually wondering if I'd possibly gotten bad ammo or mismarked ammo. But I guess I didn't, so. Alright, let's, I guess we'll start with the powder. And just dig around in my purse here.
Well, would you rather me say pocketbook? Shut up, monkey.
Alright, these powder flasks, these tips, they are available to be a certain grains of powder in the tip. I don't know what this is, so what I've been doing is just, and then, well, dumping it in there until I get it measured out that way. Now we're using Hodgson 777, which is 15% stronger than normal regular true black powder. So I'm gonna set this thing for 60 grains. Well, no, I'm not either, because it only goes to 70. And the lowest it goes is 70. So we're gonna set this at 70 grains of powder, and then so that should be about the equivalent of 85 grains, which 85 grains is not exactly a weak load. So I'm still learning this, YouTube. Bear with me.
Don't worry, I'll ask you okay before you blow yourself up.
Thanks, Cat. Well, that is a
try not
very
to die
small
laughing
amount
either.
of powder. It only filled it up about halfway. It's still not exactly full. And I think we fought a civil war using this kind of gun, as well as a Revolutionary War.
Yeah, but they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You don't.
Well, alright. Well, it's full now, YouTube.
He's fully loaded too. Or should.
Hey, keep the language clean, Cat.
That is clean. It's just
Besides,
toilet language.
They already know that I'm full of. Okay.
I didn't say a curse word. I just called it what it is.
Alrighty. We've got
so anal.
We've got 70 grains of where did it all go in there? Oh, it did. Good. Alright. I probably should have prepared for this a little bit more. These guys talking about shooting from the pouch. Yeah, I couldn't see how they would be having to dig around in all the bottom of the bag to find everything. I think when I do get a possibles bag, I'm gonna have it all divided up so I just know where everything's at. You know, instead of having to dig around and find everything.
That's the beauty of a purse.
And there she goes with the first comments again.
It is what it is, George. There is no making it anything else.
Okay. We do have a ball starter in there as well. Remember, YouTube, this is the very first time that I've ever shot black powder.
That's why they all laughing at you now or saying, oh my gosh, she's gonna blow
You know
himself
what?
up.
We're taking it and drop them on the ground. It's just the trash in my pocket. Okay, I was told you want to center this ball up on the pouch.
Or the ground. Definitely the ground.
Boy, the cat's really popping off with his smart remarks, huh?
I did go to school, George.
You know, we might just have to not let her have any cat food tonight for supper.
That's okay, there'll be a missing monkey in the morning.
Boy, that's stiff.
Now you know why you need the packer. Dork.
I had to, unfortunately, go with a plastic starter. Huh, once you get it started, it's not so bad.
Where all the forefathers are laughing at you saying, yeah, look at this little
The spring that holds this
descendant.
ramrod in is a little bit stiff, and it's down here and it's held in by this pin for the lock. I actually had to hunt online and find out on the forum that ooh, shiny.
Yeah, say that when your cigarette falls in there and you go boom.
Well, you know what? You might be half-ass right about that. Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna pause this video and try to
Shouldn't
pull
have said
pliers
nothing.
to kind of pull that thing up. Hang on just 1 second.
Should I take a life insurance policy out on you first?
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
There you go.
Toss that cigarette down. Back, YouTube. I should have remembered to bend that spring, but I didn't. Alright, guy on Black Powder TV was discussing about these ramrods. They say you don't want to grab these wooden factory ramrods way up here. You want to like this. Okay. And that ball starter, got that little hole right there. Okay. Alrighty, we are down there, YouTube.
I still feel like I need to get life insurance policy on you in case you do something stupid. If you ain't already done it.
Well, do something stupid. I'm shooting a gun that I assembled myself. That life insurance policy might have been a pretty good idea.
Is it too late?
Well, yeah, I don't think it would take effect in like 3 minutes before I shoot.
Please, insurance company? If you knew my situation, you'd definitely say yes. Heck, I might even share with the company.
Alrighty, these caps, these CCI caps seem to fit a bit loose. I think a straight line capper would kind of crimp the end a little bit, I guess is the term I'm looking for, or where that they wouldn't fit, where that they would actually not be such a loose fit. Okay, we are capped. Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna just kind of take a hip shot with this first shot, because quite frankly, I'm pretty nervous. And I forgot my damn earmuffs.
They're on my neck. Never mind.
Woohoo!
Dork.
YouTube.
He survived.
That's the very first time that I've ever fired a black powder rifle. And look at that smoke, it's still going.
And I had your earmuffs.
And YouTube, it honestly wasn't that loud. Not
Earmuffs.
near as loud as I thought it was gonna be. Let's see if by some chance we looked up and hit that 2x6 down there.
It
I'm
don't
not
look
gonna
like
move
it to
y'all or
me.
anything, I'm just gonna go out down and see if I even hit it. I just kind of took a hip shot.
And I think it went off that way, not that way. Could be wrong. I don't care.
My cigar here, my cigarette that
Because you don't need to be smoking it around the powder, George.
powder's already burnt.
I know now. Safe now, durr. Not really.
Well, I didn't
Stupid
hit
monkey.
forward, but I just took a hip shot. We're gonna pause this video and give this thing a couple seconds just to be sure that there's no any hot embers that may be left in it. We're gonna give them a chance to burn themselves out. And looking right here, I can see that there's well, maybe it ain't that much fouling. Would y'all want to see a video of cleaning this thing? There's already other video. Stop shaking your head, no cat.
Shut up. You're not supposed to tell them what I'm doing.
But there's already plenty of other videos on YouTube that would probably be better quality than anything that I would make. But get in the comments and let me know something. So I brought out 3 balls to shoot today. So I guess we're gonna. Oh, thought that was hot. It's not. I'm gonna go ahead and what's the term? Go ahead and fire those balls off, and then we'll call it a day. I'll let y'all get back to y'all's lives that are probably a whole lot less boring than my video. Okay, guess we need to get rid of that percussion cap. Oh, did I drop that cap off, or did it just come off?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
It sure ain't there.
Rewind the video and see, George.
I'll have to. I'm not even sure if I was in the frame when I shot it.
I don't know either, George.
Let's see here. Oh.
I was too busy crying in the disappointment that it wasn't a bigger explosion.
Would you like to shoot it one time?
No.
I'll put you in a light load.
No.
Well, fine then. Scaredy cat.
I ain't a scaredy cat. Just don't want to shoot a stupid gun. Duh.
But you were shooting 22 earlier, and I got.
I was picturing a monkey behind the target. Does that help?
I got video. Which,
Actually, technically, they don't know if that was really me or not.
well, okay, good point. But
You said it
yeah,
was me.
YouTube, earlier we filmed a video of shooting the Heritage 22, trying to get 1-inch groups, and we failed miserably.
Because the monkey
That
messed up
video
the
will
gun.
probably be uploaded before this one, but if y'all should by some chance miss it, click over there on videos and go ahead and go back there and watch that. We could use all the views. Ooh, what's that over there in the pond?
A fish?
Oh yeah, fish or a turtle, I guess. thinking of contacting Green Beetle on YouTube because he hand forges knives. Wonder if that guy could make me a patch knife to, you know, because I would like to go to homemade pillow ticking or bed ticking patches instead of those patches. So I think I paid like $12 for those. But anyway, get him to forge me a patch knife that looks like one of the old late 1700s, mid 1800s trade knives. That'd be something interesting to have. Look old, but be kind of new. Of course, I've got another old knife at home that may become my patch knife if I can clean it up enough. Okay, YouTube, I know. I'll stop talking.
I like that's a wish that never come true.
See, that's empty. Okay, let me see. Ball. Well, we better pull the patch out first. It seems easier to get the, well, yeah, another guy on YouTube was mentioning do something like this. Be sure all your powder's down in the bottom.
But you didn't till just now.
Yeah, I didn't think
A little
about it.
late.
I didn't think about it the first go around. Peeling off these pre-lubed patches, you kind of want fingernails, YouTube.
Don't look at me, I bite my nails off.
That's actually, you not having claws, cat, is actually a good thing for us monkeys. And
Don't make me come on the other side of the camera.
YouTube's probably thinking, that dude's crazier than, that dude and that girl's crazier than we thought.
I'm the sane one, I think.
You think? Oh. Damn, I don't want to go in. No, we better be sure we've got.
You already tearing it up.
No. Just being sure I got the patch centered. Got to bend that spring out a little bit. Damn. Yeah, YouTube, this one's contoured on the end of this ramrod.
Butterfingers.
It's contoured for round ball. This end is rounded. I'm not sure what the rounded end is for. If any of y'all know, please let me know.
All the dumb ones are going to say picking your nose. Or smart ass ones.
Well, I guess their comments couldn't be no worse than a smart butt cat. People are talking about buying other ramrods for these. I don't know that I actually want to. I kind of feel okay with this one. I guess y'all want to see me put the patch on it.
Would you take the gun the other way?
Oh, bite me.
I will.
I made one mistake. I wonder how many people been sitting in a deer stand and spilt these little thing of caps. Oh. This thing has a half cock and a full cock. The half cock is for loading it, and it also kind of serves as a safety, as you can't set it off. All right, we're gonna go ahead and shoulder it this time and fire. Can they still see me?
I see your back and your head.
That's fine. That's a, all right. That was not bad recoil at all. We're actually gonna go ahead and go up to 80 grains of Hodgson, because that recoil was, well, less than a 20 gauge shotgun. I wonder did I hit that?
Are you trying to make it where you fly backwards when you shoot it?
Well, right there is where it hit YouTube, and well, it went all the way through. I couldn't see it at first. Hopefully y'all can see it. It hit right here. It may have bounced off, but then again, it may not have bounced off. So I mean, that's most definitely, that's an 1.5 inch piece of 2x6. The Army says if it'll penetrate a 1/2 inch pine board, it has the potential to be a deadly shot. This went through something three times as thick as the minimum standard for a kill shot. So 80 grains, you know. Well, yeah, no, 70 grains there of Hodgson certainly isn't bad. But we're gonna go on up to 80, because it's 15% hotter. That should be the equivalent of 95 grains of regular black powder. Also, the gun's recommended for 100 grains of black powder, so we'd still be within the safety zone. We wouldn't be overloading the gun. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and load up for a third time, which I'm not gonna bore y'all with that one. Go ahead and hit the two little thingies there.
So,
Hey YouTube, just while we was loading and I was talking to the cat, could y'all imagine, obviously they didn't use many of these during the Civil War, there were still some around. Could y'all imagine being on the battlefield trying to go through the loading process for this thing?
you'd be dead
With
already.
bullets from the other side flying at you. Yeah, thinking about that, it's no wonder that sometimes we find that these are found, well, the Civil War versions are found with bullets stuck halfway down the barrel because they loaded too small of a charge. They've been found with 2 and 3 bullets in the in the chamber. It's an older video now, and it'd probably be hard to find, but the metal detector guy, Aqua Chigger, actually found one and took it to his wife's work because she's a veterinarian, and they x-rayed it, and it actually had like 3 bullets stuck in it. Why it didn't explode, I don't know, but it didn't. But anyway,
Poor guy might not put enough powder.
You know. But anyway, this shot, it's got 80 grains of Hodgson 2F in it, and we're fixing to try to take aim on that board right there. I mean, I know y'all probably can't see it on the camera, but that little scarred up spot where the other ball went through it is going to be the general area where I'm aiming. Alright, so here we go.
Knock yourself out.
Oh, wait a minute. I think, yep. The hole's so big I can see the green leaves through it, YouTube. And I hit damn near where I was aiming.
Goody
Hey.
for you.
Hey, let's pause the video and take them in to see it. Well, I know it's hard to see YouTube, but we're whew, mosquitoes are getting me, YouTube. Let me just grab this here little stick. This is where the first bullet come through. That is the second one. And as you see, it went clean through. I like that a lot better. And I was actually aiming about right here, I thought, and I hit here. So I believe 80 grains of hydrogen 2F is going to be our working load. Of course, I will have to, you know, obviously we're at about 7 yards from where we were